So today I'm going to tell you how to dress for set in under 4 minutes. Okay, so let's jump right in. You should dress in something that is sturdy, but also comfortable. Okay, so what I mean by this is your pants should be something that you don't think will rip or tear. You probably also shouldn't wear any clothing that you care about, nothing that you like or want to wear. Again, you will probably be able to wear it again, but in the event that you can't, it shouldn't be anything really expensive or that you really care about. So what I mean by sturdy is jeans or maybe cargo pants, something with a fabric that is strong. I don't like overly tight pants, overly tight jeans. Those can get uncomfortable. A material that you can work in, maybe that's a little flexible, but not too flexible. I would highly recommend against yoga pants. Like, there's a difference between yoga pants and workout pants in my mind. So like, some yoga pants are tissue thin, and some pants will tear pretty easily, basically. Or obviously just no pajama pants. Like, I mean, do I need to say that? So yeah, in terms of shirts, dress for weather, I guess. So long sleeve, short sleeve, whatever. I like to use t-shirts that are given to you at camp. They're cotton and durable, and I don't necessarily care what happens to them. One thing though, for crew members, darker is better. Black or dark gray. On most sets, they want you to be in dark colors. That way you blend into the background. That way, if you get caught on camera, which you shouldn't, don't do it. No one will notice that you're there because you're in dark colors. That's the upside. Also, I recommend hair back. That's up to you. You don't have to think about it for the rest of the day. It also prevents you from getting it caught in anything, which brings me to also don't wear anything with dangly pieces, dangly cloth, things that, So it could get caught in equipment, and then that's just not going to be a fun day for you or anyone involved. I would recommend a belt. That way you can clip your walkie into it. You can hang whatever bags you might have onto it. Just highly recommend a belt for the day, and it keeps your pants from falling down. Okay, so now I'm going to give some suggestions for actors. Basically, you should ask ahead of time what you might need. If you're on a bigger set, they might have something for you. If you're on a smaller set, they probably won't. Ask ahead of time a few questions. What types of clothing should I bring? What extra outfits? How many extra outfits? Should I have makeup with me? Do I need to do my hair? Would you like me to do those ahead of time or before I get to set? I know it seems like a lot of questions, but you probably can ask in a way that it seems like one question. And then also, if you don't have it, just apologize and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was supposed to bring anything." Also, I would recommend not just undergarments, but I would also recommend nude undergarments. Sometimes you might be wearing a light colored shirt. You can go ahead and bring like those, or you can go ahead and bring an extra set. Even if you're supposed to be on set in high heels or flip-flops or something like that for your character, I would recommend having an extra set of sneakers in your bag, just so that if you have to walk somewhere, you can throw them on without having to trek through the woods in flip-flops, because that's just uncomfortable. This would be for crew as well as actors. So if you go to set at 6 a.m. and it's nighttime, it could very easily be cool, and then you shoot all day, but the high of the day could be 80 degrees. And if you're inside a building with the lights going, it could be 90 or 100 degrees. So just dress appropriately for that. Basically, I would say dress in layers and bring an extra sweater. So my next recommendation would be closed-toed shoes. Now, for crew, this pretty much goes without saying. It's obviously for safety. You have to wear closed-toed shoes. But I would also recommend shoes that have good traction, because if it happens to be raining or snowing, which I'm sorry about that, then you're going to want shoes that have good traction so you don't slip. I would also recommend closed-toed shoes for actors. I'm assuming you'll know where you're shooting, but you never know when things could change last minute. If you happen to be shooting outside or on a mountain, closed-toed shoes are going to save you so much headache. Also, in highly wooded areas, you could end up with like a tick or a spider bite, and that's just not like what you want to happen. also recommend a set of backup clothes so that if you get wet during the day because it starts raining or something happens and you get dirty and you really feel uncomfortable, then you can change and you don't have to spend all day in those like unpleasant, yucky clothes. For actors, I like to have a set of practical clothing so that I can just go on about my day if I want to. But then I also like to have a set that I feel might fit the character or something. You can leave them in your car. A pair of extra shoes, also a good idea. Basically, when you are getting ready to dress for set, just think about what will make me comfortable, what's the smart choice, and how will I feel wearing this on hour 17. Thanks for watching. See you next time.